we need you.
He nods, and inspiration for you, Sovereignty. Okay, so who's taking the wheel then?
I was going to say Jesus.
Oh, sorry, 4's taking the wheel. I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. Okay, 4. You sit down at the... This is your first time driving the Infernal War Machine, right?
Yes.
But not your first time operating heavy machinery as a construct. So you easily find yourself at home in the driver's seat. It's a little cramped. You take control of the 2 joysticks, if you will, and you start her up. Okay, you press the button there, and putters out.
Womp womp.
Does it need fuel?
Hey, 4, you need soul coin? Here you go. And I toss the soul coin
To your artificer?
To my artificer.
So you toss the coin to the guy in the driver's seat, and not into the engine, which is in the other direction.
We'll just say it's in your back. We'll say it's in your back. Okay. All right, Ford. You're going to start the soul coin, I assume? Get it running?
I'm poking at the dash with the soul coin.
Okay. You can open up. It's a small furnace. It doesn't even look like a furnace, but it obviously looks like not like a huge furnace you would see in Faerun, but a tiny furnace. And you toss the soul coin in there, and suddenly it just ignites, and it goes. You hear a soul screaming in pain as it's being basically devoured by the engine. So
I love the smell of souls burning in the morning.
No.
I crank the radio so that we can't hear the souls.
The best part of waking up is in your furnace.
Souls in your furnace. All right. Do you want to turn the radio on for?
I don't know.
Does radio sound like in the furnace?
Wait, can you read Infernal for?
No.
Oh, no, he doesn't know where the radio is.
I do. I absolutely reach around him to turn that radio on.
Okay. Sovereignty comes out from behind you as you start up. Start the whole thing. It shakes and shivers. Yeah, man. Oh my God, did I tell you? That whole video got taken down because of the 2-second clip of I had to mute that whole part.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, thanks ACDC. We're just trying to promote you on the biggest D&D
we're just
channel on
trying to have a
YouTube.
little fun.
So, all right. So Sovereignty goes around, sees the button that says radio, R-A-D-I-O, in Infernal, presses it, and then you hear, "This is A103, your Avernus rock station." And some kind of music starts. I assume it's like Fortunate Son or something. And then for...
I don't really hear any difference between this music and the screaming soul, but okay, whatever.
I don't understand the appeal of this.
All right.
All
right, inspiration for you 4, and then I assume you take... Ready to put the pedal to the metal?
Yeah. Vroom, vroom.
Okay. The front war machine shudders and takes off.
Hey, Sovereignty. Sovereignty, you should put your seatbelt on.
Like, is that how seatbelts work in here?
I don't know if hell has seatbelts. It seems like a heaven thing.
Okay, it's fine.
I'll just tighten the belt on my armor.
Tighten your belt, yeah.
Your armor belt. It's okay, so I'm gonna sit down next to Sovereignty. I'll just I'm gonna soccer mom arm her. I'll just say, okay, it's fine. I'll just let you in. You're safe now.
Thank you. As I hulk over her, I guess.
I see this and do the same thing to Rhea.
She looks at you and puts her arm down, but then kisses you.
I just go, okay. I'm just nodding, like, this is fine. This is all fine.
All right, and everything around you outside of the war machine is on fire, so you are in hell.
It's just a meme. It gets closer and closer to the Tormentor. It's just fine.
All right, as Ford takes off in the tank in the war machine, just a huge dust cloud billows behind, and you're on your way. All right, otherwise, it seems to be clear. Ford has to avoid some falling fireballs now and again. So Ford, I need you to give me 2 dexterity saving throws, please, to see if you get out of the way. as fire rains down, as well as sort of like meteors, if you will, constantly from Avernus. 23. Okay. The first one is fine. So give me one more. Is the distance
20 and 23.
Oh, okay. No problem. So although he avoids them and some sharp turns, some sharp turns or dash you fall into Sovereignty's arms, and Judgment ends up with closer to Mambo, and everyone else is more or less okay. But soon you arrive before you start seeing in the distance, a series of chasms sort of going down deeper into Avernus. Like imagine like a Grand Canyon kind of thing, so you can enter down into it.
Is it almost slightly meta? Is it almost like Tartarus?
Yeah, sure, like Tartarus, yeah.
Hell, and then deeper hell.
You are in hell, yeah, so a different level of it.
Okay, cool.
Kind of. It's still Avernus, but yeah.
Yeah.
Deeper.
4, is that where we're going?
You're baddies.
Okay. There's no other way? There's not like a toll short route?
I don't think Avernus has toll roads. Maybe there's
has toll roads.
Floor it!
I don't know. Do they need taxes in Avernus? I mean, the infrastructure's already going to hell.
Oh no.
Okay, just take the inspiration better. Just take it. Just take it.
Sorry.
Okay, are you flooring it for? Is that what's happening?
I never stopped flooring it.
You guys are on fire. Okay, so you jump into it's just a. There's no seatbelts. And anyway, so you go down to the chasm, and as of course Harman's pointing you in the direction seems to be the way you go. There doesn't seem to be much going on here. You see that if you do see that as you're looking out the main, not cockpit basically, but you see that legions of troops have been here previously, but not right now. You can tell big giant footsteps, smaller footsteps, lots of them. As if this is like a thorough way to get from, again, deeper into Avernus into the areas where the fight's happening. So, and 4, give me a perception roll, please.
15.
16?
15.
15? Okay. In the distance, suddenly you see hold on, lightning, thunder. Lightning is the one that you can see, right? Yes.
Yeah.
You see lightning coming down suddenly up from the sky, from the heavens above. What constitutes the sky above, huge beam of lightning comes, and then after a few seconds, you hear the thunder sounding through the chasm, and then just sort of like little shocks of lightning, residual shocks of lightning, sort of coming around. Everyone else sees like the light suddenly it coming through little shafts or whatever, but sort of blinds you for a moment as you're driving.
What was that?
Oh.
It is okay.
Or you're left of center.
You
There are
should
no lanes.
drive. It's not nice. Don't backseat War Machine drive. You may be able to.
Anything
Is there any way to tell where the lightning is striking from?
4, what'd you say? Is there any what?
or anything where it hit?
Oh, is there anywhere for a hit? You're not, okay, so you can't see yet. So you're driving over, it's below you.
I keep the shuttle to the middle.
Okay, well, he just keeps pushing forward. And then you do see, as you get closer, finally, a radiant light is cascading from what seems to be an enormous, relatively speaking, rusted metal monument shaped like an upraised mandibles of a giant beetle. And it's sort of like around, so imagine like two little mandibles, little big mandibles inside, and it's almost like a globe on the sort of inside of it, and 2 mandibles around it. And that's where lighting is coming down. And as you see, as you round the whatever,
Corner.
I don't know.
Bridge.
Yes. You see some demons stepping forward, actually. They just like teleported in or got closer. And more lightning comes down, and it sort of like doubles over onto these demons and like fries them. And then they're dead.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll have what he's
Just
having.
walking the entire road, path, whatever.
Yes, you kind of have to pass this structure to get anywhere deeper into Avernus.
I want
But
more
I
like.
can pass the structure.
You could, but this is where Harman told you need to be to get the information.
Oh.
Is it look like it can see where we, like, is it tracking and basically hits where things are?
Yeah, so thunder comes out. It's attracted by something in this demon zapper, and then it sort of like shoots out like chain lightning almost onto whatever in this case demons are nearby.
So could we?
I drift the war machine to a stop about 200 meters away,
Can we try to like
and I get out and start walking towards it.
Okay.
Oh.
You have to go through the back of the machine to get out. But so then 4 comes to a stop, and as you said, and he begins to walk out of the war machine. So the
4, where are you
hatch
going?
opens.
Sovereignty is
Where
his.
we are going.
Oh, we have to walk now?
You're pretty close.
The war
Sovereignty is a
machine
devil
may
ride
be
time.
attacking that.
What did Forrest say?
I said the war machine may be attracting the lightning.
Well, didn't it zap the other guys, and were they in a war machine?
No, they were just demons close by.
Just like standing
Oh,
around.
technology.
So lightning is just targeting demons. Or individuals with demon blood.
What if we just chuck some soul coins the opposite direction of us and then gun it while it's zapping those?
So Harman did describe this thing as he called it the demon zapper.
It's probably fine. Oh, I have an idea. You would hit us, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
at this point, 4 is already pretty close by. Anybody else going?
I'll go with 4. Let's do this.
Okay, Anatoly's the second one to go. Everyone else is still debating in the.
Do we want to leave it? That sounds like a terrible idea. Isn't that like our only protection against?
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say,
effects?
aren't we gonna get the effects of Avernus on us if we start walking outside?
Hey, you have 1 action to make. You can make it right now. Otherwise, I'm going with 4 and Anatoly.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in the car.
Okay, stay in the car. All right. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Sovereignty.
Okay, bye, Anatoly.
You're all a bunch of wimps. Let's go, 4.
I just don't want to leave the war machine.
We've already left the war machine before and we were fine. Let's go.
I really don't want to grow sword arm, Anatoly.
Well, you're lame and I'm not. So let's go.
All right. And then Judgment, are you going or staying?
It's an excellent question. It's pretty scary out there.
You don't want 2 heads again?
Judgment of anyone who should not come, it's you.
No, he can cast stuff on himself.
Yeah. I want to see Judgment with 2 heads again. Judgment, you should go outside.
If I grow a second head, I'll make sure that you don't have any head.
Oh, vicious.
Oh. Fine, whatever. That's fine.
You got the Vorpal comment.
I say. Okay.
Even gift of cooked Brussels sprouts.
Bye, Anatoly. Bye, 4.
Okay, looks like it's just 4 and Anatoly. The head forward.
Yep.
Head
both
towards
the people who are lightning rods.
I walk.
Yeah. Just put your hand up, Anatoly. or your arm up. Okay. As you get closer, I need 4 and Anatoly both to give me a perception roll.
Oh no.
5.
You don't have any bonus?
5 and 11 for?
Yes.
Okay. And totally, you are blindsided as a portal opens and more demons start to spill out, and suddenly another huge lightning bolt comes down and disperses and sort of zaps not quite around you, so I need you both to give me a dexterity saving throw.
22.
22?
19.
19? Okay, you both manage in the nick of time to just, because it doesn't seem to be aimed at you, to get out of the way of these chain lightning bolts, and it sort of, it totally just singes you a little bit in your fur, and 4, it just, nothing happens. I assume you're grounded.
Are my stockings damaged at all?
Wait, they're painted onto you.
It's a tattoo.
I know.
No, your stockings are perfectly fine. They're really pretty.
Okay, thank you.
And after that, though, Ford, you notice that inside this bubble I mentioned, inside this, this basically bubble, there is a creature.
I walk into the bubble.
Oh, you try to get close to the bubble, and as you lean into it or try to put your hand up into whatever it is, it doesn't let you. It's almost like a force field, like a clear, transparent force field, and you're stopped like in your tracks. Like you can't even push. Like it's just immalleable.
Is this the solar incendiator?
That is not. No. Oh, remember they did talk about that. That was with Elturel, I believe. So this is not.
Oh
it.
yeah, no, that's right.
I wave at the creature inside.
Okay. After clearing your vision a little bit, and the lightning calms down, and you adjust your Oculus sensors, boop, boop, boop. The creature you see inside, whoops, I'm back. And, okay, this is the creature you see inside. Been a while. And it neighs as it sees you, sort of almost in delight.
That's so pretty.
Oh, you knock. It looks to you and looks sort of surprised, and it has a very shimmering white coat and an extra long gold horn. And as it sees you, it seems a little bit, although it's happy to see you, it seems otherwise very fatigued. And it walks over to you slowly, little prodding steps, and sort of goes over as close as it can to the, sort of turns to the edge of the bubble here, and just sort of looks at you in some sadness.
Let me in, please.
It shakes its head.
Why not?
Do you have speak with animals or anything, or?
No.
Okay. So it just
talk to things as if they are intelligent when they demonstrate intelligence.
Okay. It just shakes its head as if it can't, or it won't, or who knows.
I go back to the war machine and I drag Anatoly with me.
I think Anatoly's already walking with you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm dragging him back to the war machine.
Okay.
Leaving?
I talk to our Spectre friend.
Oh, okay.
What are we supposed to do here with this unicorn?
A unicorn?
It won't let me in.
Well, yeah, because it's probably waiting for me to ride it.
Anyway, what are we supposed to do here?
The Spectre turns to you, Four, and he says, It is not the unicorn we're looking for, but Rosella, the djinn. Maybe call her name.
Okay.
Maybe.
I walk back to the orb.
Okay, anyone else doing anything at this point?
Oh,
Yeah, can we follow this one?
yeah, no, I'm going to go with him this time.
I'll go as well.
Okay.
Judgment, come on.
No, thank you.
Judgment, come on.
Do not desire to see the unicorn. We have
Oh,
many
yeah,
back in Faerun.
Judgment, can I hold your hand? Let's go.
We'll protect you from the beautiful mythical horse.
mythical. It's right there.
Well, it's a thing of legends, all right?
Fine. Okay, so we're gonna walk over, I guess, to the unicorn.
Okay, everyone goes over except for Judgment, and I assume we'll just keep Rhea and Mambo inside the car, inside the war machine.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lulu.
And Lulu, that's right, thank you. I'm a bad boy. Okay. You're at the thing, and the unicorn is super excited to see you all, actually. It sort of like gets up on, despite it being very tired, it gets up on sort of two legs and does things.
So.
Say that person's name loudly.
Okay, it's
Rosanna.
okay. As almost as if summoning a genie of some kind.
Ooh, okay, appears.
Yes. Along with a sudden gust of wind in front of you, a female djinn appears. His white, wispy hair, very aristocratic features, which are considered attractive by most races' standards. And her garments are interspersed with shimmering silk and flaunt a very strong physique. This is probably Rosala.
My eyes bulge like with hearts.
Hello, miss.
Okay.
I turn to Anatoly and I, close his chin back to.
Aruga. Okay. All right. 4, she responds to you and she bows to you and says, "Welcome, adventurers. My name is Rosala. I am a djinn."
We noticed. We're here for you. For some reason.
You are very pretty.
She smiles eye to eye. "Thank you. What is your name?"
I am Prince Anatole.
I smack him in forehead and push him away.
Okay.
This alley cat. Clearly he has forgotten his place here.
Hello, we are the Sideshow Slashers. We've been experiencing technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. That's where I need to fade it into that multicolor thing and
Yeah. We've been traveling. So we have a vision, a specter of Haruman in the trunk of our car, actually. But we are looking for information in regards to finding Zariel's sword. So we're kind of stuck down here. It's been a long journey, 6 days, 7 nights kind of thing. And then we're looking for a way to save the city of El Terrell.
she looks at you for a moment and is a lot of information. She's unsure what to do at first. And she's sort of like levitating on the ground, just like on air currents, and she's floating very gently. And she turns and puts her hand on the bubble and looks at Mooncolor. Mooncolor seems to give her some sign of some kind. And she turns back to you all and says, "Sideshow Slashers, I am willing to help you.
I never doubted you would.
Do you know why I'm here?"
Because we called your name.
She giggles. Inspiration for you 4. "Why I and Mooncolor are here in this accursed demon's effort."
To stop the demons.
You're right.
Is it because your beauty is the only thing holding this entire realm together?
Inspiration, Anatoly. She doesn't blush. She seems like a person to blush, but she does smile at you and grins. And she says, "No, that is not the reason either."
Is Mooncolor trapped?
Mooncolor is trapped, as am I.
No.
We were forced into a contract with Asmodeus after we lost to the crusade, Zariel's crusade.
So were you working for Zariel?
You could say that. We aided her in her quest. fighting demons and devils both, Mooncolor and I. But she failed, as you know.
So since she
What's your contract? Like what ends the contract?
What ends the contract? An infinite amount of demons. It is an incalculable number. I can't imagine we ever will be allowed to leave.
go ahead.
Well, if you're a djinn, do we just need to like rub the orb and then you'll like come out of the orb?
She ignores you. Other questions?
That's gross.
Mainly Barovian story tales. Anatoly.
So you have to basically eliminate a lot of demons, basically every demon ever.
Or worse. But before that even happens, Mooncolor may die. It is her power that's being used to power the demon zapper. Or her energy, I should say, her life force.
So maybe demons should stop coming through here?
Maybe, but it is inevitable. They seem to be winning on the front lines.
I get out a knife and stab at the orb.
You stab at the orb and it just stops. You don't even see like anything with the orb. Like it's indestructible. And it reminds you almost of the same thing you did with that book, remember? Or when you tried to stab the book?
Mm-hmm. Almost as someone has grabbed the blade just midair and stopped it.
Yeah, some unseen force, correct.
Hey, Sav, maybe you should ask your demon shield what to do.
I guess.
Did somebody call for me? I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Sovereignty. I've missed a couple performances. I'm a little mad.
Your understudy went on.
It's weird. Yeah, we invited you. I guess it got lost in the mail.
It's very slow service, unfortunately.
Hey, who's this one? She's a looker, huh? Seems like Anatoly has the hots for her.
Don't objectify her, Gary.
Yeah, you're right.
You have eyes.
Well, yeah. Okay, but the unicorn though. So, do you know anything about this contract?
Nope.
We're helping the unicorn.
Sure. Get him out of the contract. Seems easy enough.
Please put the shield back in your purse because he's useless.
No, wait. I can tell you a thing. I know a thing.
Oh, really?
Yes. This level of contract, let me examine this level of contract. Sovereignty, get me really close.
I'll get him a step closer.
No, even closer, I promise this is legit.
I hate him so much.
Something not legit would say.
Gary, I will do unspeakable things to you if you hurt this unicorn.
I promise I won't hurt the unicorn. I pray to the whatever God you believe in. I will not.
I'm not going to believe you anyway. I'll step a little closer.
Yeah, just a little closer. Oh, I can feel it.
I don't like this.
I want to touch it, Sovereignty.
No.
Come on.
The shield down.
Come on, you can already fire my fireballs.
Okay, if she puts the shield down, I'm gonna kick Gary closer to the orb.
There it is. Okay, let me see. Analyzing. This didn't really help. I already knew what to do.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
Okay, so here's the situation. You can break this contract in one way. There is a weapon that can do it.
It's the sword, isn't it?
No.
Man.
Is it this one?
Oh no, that's not quite powerful enough for.
I hold out the harmonica. Is it this one?
Oh, can you play that? You should play a little tune for me, Sovereignty. Like do.
Sovereignty, we can form a band. I didn't know you could play an instrument.
That's a nice harmonica. Looks like it can call dragons, huh?
You watched Anna give this to me.
Yeah, but I didn't know you could play it. Wait,
Terrifying.
Gary, did you just say to call dragons?
I didn't say anything. All right, now back to the demon zapper.
Sovereignty, play me a song.
I want to use it right now, maybe if it's not going to help with the unicorn.
What'd you say for?
It can call dragons. You should play it.
You should absolutely play it because then we'd have dragons and unicorns in the same place.
I feel like it's sort of an emergencies type deal.
A
And
unicorn's
this is
trap.
not
It's an
emergency. Look at beautiful woman trapped in the orb. She needs out.
Play me a song.
Let her out of the orb, sovereignty.
Play
Let
What's
her
the
out.
Gary, what's the weapon?
Song.
Gary, what's the weapon? Gary, what's the weapon? The name's Gargonth, but Gary is pretty cool. Now, listen. Here's what you have to do. It's a very long, drawn-out quest. Involves many, many side quests.
So,
Give me the TLDR, Gary.
Okay, TLDR is as follows. You will need to find Uldrak.
Okay.
Is he the one responsible for this?
No, the opposite. Uldrak is an idiot. Uldrak is an Empyrean. An Empyrean is a god, son of one of the gods in Celestia. Those guys who don't do shit on top of their mountain.
Okay.
Just happy to watch the world burn. And let you fools go around and do some errands and save Faerun while they drink wine and what other things they get up to up there.
Okay, and what happens when we find him?
Well, Uldrak, much like Zariel, decided to come down and kill Tiamat himself because the other gods of Celestia weren't doing anything about it.
Okay. We're talking like big scary dragon Tiamat, right?
Yeah.
Is that who we would call if she played the harmonica?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
But guess what?
What?
He lost terribly.
Okay, so he lost terribly, so now he's been banished.
That's right. Actually, Tiamat cursed him.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like a little imp and he's around over there and whatever.
Okay.
But if you can break his curse, an Empyrean of that power will, without a doubt, be able to break this contract.
Okay.
are you sure I cannot just shoot it away?
Shoot as much as you want. I love guns.
I
I like Gary more now.
Right, weirdo. I'm gonna put the shield down.
No, wait, I don't want to go.
Okay, wait. So we had to, how do we find Uldrak? We had to find him. What about Belle? Weren't we finding somebody named Belle? I don't start taking notes on my hand.
Well,
Who are you asking? Who are you asking?
I was asking Gary, but he's kind of already in the bag.
Gary says,
Well said, sir. Enjoy your nap.
I'm gonna turn
exit stage right.
Pursued by bear.
About to say that.
I'm gonna turn to Rosala and so does any of that sound familiar to you? If we go meet Uldrak and then we could get you both out of here?
That may work. I don't know. But I do get a lot of information here. This is the crossroads. Generals, lieutenants, captains, they all come by here. And I hear a lot.
Well, if you can actually, a quick question. Unrelated topic. Anything about a Dr. Clasmia by chance in your travels?
No, but I do know that demons have started appearing that are much stranger and take You take moon color, much more energy to destroy. They are strange demons fused with mechanical parts.
Whoa, okay. Well, that sounds familiar. Well, if you see anybody named Dr. Cosmia, you tell her that she has some friends looking for her, named Four.
I suppose I will.
Four
Now,
and friends.
You mentioned Belle. Did I hear that right?
Yes, because I think we were trying to find you, and then you would tell us where Belle is because we're looking for Zariel's sword and the Citadel. I know it's a lot of information, but if you could help us, that would be awesome.
I know where Belle's forge is.
That would be amazing.
It would
We need
be.
to go there.
But this information would get me killed.
So,
If somebody were to find out that I told you this, that would be it for Mooncolor and I.
What if you wrote it down on a piece of paper and then it drifted into the wind and then we just happened to see it?
I don't think so. I'm sorry, Sideshow Slashers.
is this part of your contract?
If we freed you.
Yes, if you freed me, I would gladly fight for you and give you the information.
Take the side quest. Okay. Then let's find Old Rack.
Do you know where he is?
Yes, I do. I've heard where Old Drac lies.
Can you direct us to him without problem?
Of course. And she gets out. You still have a map for Avernus, right?
Yeah, I have it.
That's just nodding his head. Okay. All right. So she is willing to mark it on your map for you.
Okay, cool. So I can take it out and show it to her.
Okay. She goes over and all she does is sort of point down and a sort of like a mark appears on the map where Old Drac's grave is.
Where his grave is?
Mhm.
Because he's cursed. Do you know anything about his curse that could help us preemptively in case we encounter a negative encounter with him?
I've not heard much other than he is not who he was. He is simply a small devil now.
Small devil. Okay, well, we've destroyed a lot of devils, so that's probably fine. You know, kid stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you gonna grant us a wish?
When I'm freed, I may.
Oh, amazing. However, there are 6 of us, so 6 wishes would be awesome.
Ugh. That's a tall order, my lady. 4?
I walk over and I pat the Garb to say goodbye to the unicorn, and I shake her hand, and then I walk back to the vehicle without anything else.
Okay, she shakes her hand strangely, and the unicorn, as you leave, is cast bless on you. 4.
It burns! I mean, I don't remember what that does, actually.
Yeah, it's an extra D4 to your attacks.
D4.
Like an hour.
Oh,
something.
I will start to head back to the war machine with 4, overhearing Dess's 6 wishes thing, and just as I'm walking past her, just go, well, without us, you will die. So, there is that. And then I keep walking.
She takes a moment to think about it, but doesn't say anything in response.
So we're gonna, because Anatoly was looking off into the distance. Anatoly, we're gonna go find the old Rack who's been cursed, and when we uncurse him, then he'll uncurse our friends in their orbs.
Fantastic.
And she won't grant us a wish, but I was gonna tell her that 6 wishes would be really cool, because what else? Who else would you be granting wishes for? Who's cool down here in Avernus?
Come on, we need to go.
While Jess is talking, can I go up to the unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
If I put my hand on the bubble and do lay on hands through it, does it do anything? Like if it's...
You can start to cast it, but you notice the energy is just dissipating as you even start to have a spell.
Okay.
Definitely can't go in.
Right.
But the unicorn does bless you for your attempt.
Sorry, bud. We'll do what we can.
It just puts his head down and
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, unicorn.
okay. Rosala waves and then she disappears in a gust of wind.
I'll miss you.
Come on, Prince. Okay, so we head back to the Tormentor.
You head back to Tormentor. A judgment, unless he was watching, may need informed.
Judgment.
I was watching, but I doubt I can hear from there.
Yeah, probably not.
Judgment. Just so you know, we were absolutely talking about you.
Of course.
That's all we talked about. Was just you.
Through it all. Just don't worry about it.
We're going to go find an Empyrean named Old Rack who's been cursed. We have to go to his grave and defeat him or uncurse him, and then when he's fine, then he's going to save our friends outside, and then he'll tell us where Belle's forge is, and then hopefully Belle will tell us where the sword is. Does that make sense?
Sounds like a long quest with many side quests.
Okay, inspiration, only because I hate you.
Well, Judgment, I write it all in my hand, so we can't forget now.
Isn't that what Gary told you, though?
What?
Exactly what Gary told you.
A long quest, many side quests.
Yeah.
Thus,
Sounds like a long time. Because I hate.
All right, let's go. Pedal to the metal, 4.
I need to see the map so I know where to pedal.
Oh, here. Okay, so I hand him the map. You can take that.
Okay. And as Forrest is examining the map to get his course bearings, and the rest of you who are still before the door closes up of the Tormentor, you hear some yelling outside.
No, close the door. Just close it.
It goes, letter for sovereignty and death. Letter for sovereignty and death.
Tripping my spells now.
Blight.
Okay, so the door hopefully opens, right?
Oh, you didn't. You tried to close. You started to close. Even if you start. Okay, whatever.
We grabbed that letter.
Yeah, we go up to the person and grab the letter.
Okay, it's not a person. You see a little imp flying around, and he has sort of like the Turtle Express, like it's like a little bag with the face of a little turtle, and he's sort of flying around, and he waves to you.
That's the letter for us. That's for us.
Okay, sign here.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to read it first. Sign things in hell.
Oh, did you already sign this?
I already signed it.
Oops.
Idiot.
It was just actually just received the postal letter. But that was
Lucky.
I totally could have.
Yeah, you could have.
All right. He gets out of his little sack, which seems to be it's empty, so it seems to be some kind of bag of holding, and he pops out a letter. It's almost like not just a letter, but it's like a little package. Little package.
Thank you so much. We'll take that.
He says, see you around. Don't die, mortals. And
Yeah, you have a lovely day. Oh, bye. Thank you. Wow.
he opens the portal, disappears.
That was 1 day shipping. Can you imagine?
Pretty good down here.
Okay, so I'm going to very quickly hide around the edge of the Tormentor, so out of Judgment's line of vision. Come on, Sovereignty.
Brum, brum, brum.
All right. You get some exhaust, some soul exhaust, but other than that, you're good.
Okay, Sovereignty. Do we... Oh, so sorry. Fenris, no, go ahead.
No, I just want a soul exhaust. I'm like...
Okay, should we open it or we should have Judgment open it?
He doesn't even... We should definitely open it.
Yeah, we should definitely open it. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so I'm gonna open the box.
I don't think that's illegal in our street.
I don't think anything's illegal in hell, honestly. Okay.
And I noticed we're missing people inside the vehicle. Where did they go?
Can we just be huddled in the back of the Tormentor?
Oh, that's fine. Okay. No, but
You're already
everyone
outside.
see us. No, we're outside.
Okay.
Right? No, I don't know.
They're doing secret girl thing. Just let them do their thing.
Okay, what's in the box?
There's a pedal. It needs pressed.
All right. Well, while they're arguing inside about leaving you behind or not, Sovereignty and Des, you open the package, which is addressed to you, so you're not committing mail fraud. for now. And inside is a letter, which is also addressed to you.
Oh no, sovereignty. Wait, we definitely did not sign it with our names. Why are we getting mail and not judgment?
You busted?
Oh my god.
There was no rules. No rules, just write mail in Avernus. All right, what's it say?
Okay,
So there's a letter. Sorry. So there's a letter, and there's also like a leather-bound book as well.
Okay.
What's the
I
letter?
open the letter first. I don't care about the book. I'm kidding. Yeah, I open the letter first.
Okay, and the letter first. It's a message from Silvira calling you both out.
We just got a letter.
In very academic language, which it's a little difficult for you both to read. Not because you're not smart, but because it's oh my god! Not because
No, it's fine.
Yes, they are not smart.
That's fine.
Judgment for the inspiration. Sorry, I have a 6 intelligence.
It is hard for sovereignty.
Okay,
But that for like 2
difficult to
hours.
read.
Like, what does this mean?
It's just very. So even if you were smart, it wouldn't matter. Even if you had like 18 intelligence, it wouldn't necessarily matter because it's like a language is just different. It's like esoteric kind of language.
You should have drawn pictures.
What's your intelligence test now?
My intelligence is a 6, dude.
4?
My sovereignty is a
Okay.
I absolutely cannot read this.
You two need
I'm not going to read you most of this, other than like the highlights, basically.
Okay,
You can understand the basic words, which are thank you for your endearing message and basically wishes your party well. But she saw through your ruse, and she wants the leather-bound book. It's addressed to Dr. Z.
Dr.
So does
Z.
she know that he's not?
Yeah, she knew. He corrected her. Okay, do we open the book? It's not addressed
No,
to us.
I think that's magic stuff, and I don't want to deal with
Hold
that.
on. Does she know that about what? Finish that thought.
Didn't she think you were the other doctor or something? What was his name?
All right, so to clarify for you guys, because maybe you didn't get it, when we got there, they were calling me Dr. Zolgramont.
Yes.
That is my real name.
Oh.
But I'm a necromancer, and I don't go around saying, hey, I'm Dr. Zolgramont, the necromancer.
Oh.
As soon as we walk into a Faerun city, and they go, Dr. Zolgramont, no, it's not me.
Alias.
So we accidentally did sign the right name. Nailed it.
No, you signed judgment.
Fine judgment.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the same person.
Hold on, wait. So judgment, did we know that?
I don't know if you knew it or not, but
I feel like I knew that.
Okay, I did not
feel
know
like
that.
I think it might have.
Metatalk,
I feel like it might have
I
gone
knew that.
over.
I made it pretty self-evident. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think sovereignty that they're writing to each other in their lovers' pen names, so we're just gonna give this book to judgment. Okay, we can head back into the Tormentor. Hey, Judgment.
Drawing second head.
It's I don't know if you knew or not, but there are some holidays coming up. So these came in the mail for you from the holiday elves.
the holiday elves.
The Candle Knight's imp. The Candle Knight's imp came early just for you.
On shelves. Holiday imp. It is
Oh
like
my gosh.
The candlelight imp elves.
Oh,
Give him a big lock.
My next character is going to be a holiday elf. Is +2 to gift giving, -2 to sleds.
just instead of elf on shelf, it is imp on shelf.
Yes.
Well, you can cast wish at level 1. Okay, here you go, Judgment.
I see. I take the book from them and open it.
Okay. As you touch it, you notice a seal being released, so only you could have opened it anyway. But no one else probably knows that. Okay. Inside, you quickly find that this is a spell book for you from the some Survivor Savix, of course, the High Magister of Candlekeep. And as you open it, you notice the first page has a dedication. Would you like to read it?
I absolutely would.
Okay. Just to keep it, say PG, it's written to you in, unlike the academic language I was talking about, which you don't know because I didn't share the letter with you. But this language written to you is very sultry and very spicy. And the first spell in the spell book is dominate person.
Patience.
Judgment, what's it say?
It says quite a few things that might be over your head.
I am 5'9". Thank you very much.
Nothing went over my head, I would catch it. My reflexes are too quick.
Yeah, that's what we say, Judgment.
God.
Oh no, they would. It doesn't matter what your intelligence is. You would be able to understand this language.
I think you're saying it went over their head. Went over their head.
I go around Judgment's shoulder to read spells.
Okay, give you Fenris, give me a perception, and then Judgment give me a no, Judgment give me perception. Fenris give me. Why am I losing it here? What's the opposite of perception?
Deception?
Stealth, yes, stealth. Thank you. That's actually what it is, yes.
I just rolled a nat 20, so
Oh.
my total is 20.
Oh, man.
I got 18 plus 5.
No, it doesn't matter. Nat 20 would win. Yeah, okay. Almost.
20 is not a crit.
Oh, that's right. In scale. So what's your total? What's your total?
20.
And
I don't have
Fenris?
pluses.
Mine's whatever 18 plus 5 is, because I'm.
Oh, okay. So even if you didn't want, even if you tried to close a book real quick, Judgment, Fenris, you can read what's happening, and it's very saucy. It's just very saucy. It's mostly
It's a recipe book.
it's mostly adult stuff, and you do see the first spell. Wait, you can. Oh, you're a spellcaster too, and you have arcane, so you can see the first. It is that spell. So
I walk away going, woo! Better get this boy some tools for when he gets back to Candlekeep.
Yes, we did it. We got them together.
Judgment goes, actually, thank you very much. It was all me, but okay.
I walk over to this and Sovereignty and tell them what I saw.
Oh, happy holidays, Judgment.
Oh, what I'm getting you for Christmas now.
All right, head out of the master floor. Let's go.
Judgment. There's not enough time to learn the spell book, but I'll get to you afterwards, and we'll talk about the spells. Okay.
All right.
All
Are
right,
they
so
all
you do-
related? Or just the first one?
Are they related to dominate person? No, unless you want them to. We'll see what you want. How we want to finagle that. Okay, and then 4, you take off. Then
Is that the motor sound?
I assume that's. And you kick off after everyone sat down and still giggling, and I'm still crying.
Need more screaming.
and Floor peels out a little bit. Even though it's kind of a tank, you can still get on 2 wheels, the soul power, and you head off in the direction that Rosella told you.
Vroom, vroom.
Okay. All right. As you leave, you do see a few more zaps in the background, but other than that, there's not much to do. So, everyone good at continuing?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, with 4's expert driving skills, you reach what looks like you're going back sort of in the main part of Avernus, and you go up a few sort of winding hills / small mountains, and at the top of one, there is an huge, like for just imagine like a giant, a D&D giant, but like bigger than that even, cracked helmet and a sword of what looks like a titan, and it's half buried in the ash of Avernus on top of this hill. You saw it a little bit as you weaved around, but when you get up to it, you see that it is enormous, and you have to look up. It's almost like a mini skyscraper. Well, skyscrapers don't exist in Avernus, but a mini castle, and it's buried in there. And other than that, there's just remnants of armor and other pieces of what is probably whatever this Empyrean that Gargant's telling you about was laid to rest here or something.
Can we carry on, or do we have to?
This is where we're supposed to go, according to the map.
Seems that way.
So,
Stop and
I mean,
then
like carry on in the Tormentor, or do we have to go walking now?
I
You can,
stop
you, can get, you
sword.
can go as close as you want for.
Yeah, just pull up right next to the sword.
Okay, pulls it right next to the sword. Everything is very oxidized, and what may have been a heavenly weapon at one point is no longer. Same with the armor. Empyreans are good creatures from Celestia, as Gargith pointed out. So, yeah, you're there, and all there's is just ashes blowing around and not much else here. You don't even hear battle or anything. You're sort of in the middle of nowhere.
Is there a horn in the Tormentor?
Like a honk honk horn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine there would be.
Honk honk.
Okay, Sovereignty presses the honk honk. It's not a honk, it's a screeching of a soul. And you... well, who's in the cockpit? 4 and Sovereignty, give me a perception for sound. But it's just usually a regular perception.
9.
9 and 2, you don't hear anything other than the echoing of the horn.
I get out and start walking out around the sword, looking for what looks like a grave marker or something else. Maybe
Okay,
that I can poke.
good idea. Anybody else?
Oh, impish man.
That's what you're looking for, according to Gargith, yes?
I get up and shout, I will look for small impish man.
Okay.
Me as well. I will go with Fenris.
Okay.
I guess I'll go too.
I'll go alone.
Yeah. Since there's not giant beams of lightning coming down, I'm also willing to go.
Okay. All right, we'll have...
Sovereignty this time. Sovereignty, we are buddies now.
Yay! Rhea applauds you for your bravery, Fenris, and then she and Mambo will stay and watch the car, watch in front of War Machine.
It's a car.
I am, however, taking my 2 zombies with me.
Oh, okay. The crappy zombies?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Harman follows me.
Oh, that's right. He's coming as your Spectre. Okay, Harman does follow you. Good. You look around a little bit and peek, on some of these remnants of this, of this Empyrean's armor. You don't see like a grave marker or anything, but it is a strange, rocky, unusual outcrop. So why don't everybody give me perception, please?
Rolled a fuck.
A 5? Oh, fuck. That's a 1 on our super dice.
Yes.
10.
9.
Okay.
I think I see dirt.
4, Judgment.
I got the 5.
5. What'd you say, Anatoly?
6.
I did
6?
10. Oh, 10.
10?
Yeah, we all rolled like garbage.
Yeah.
Who had the 9?
Did not roll garbage.
What did you roll, Fenris?
19.
Oh, yeah, 19.
Okay.
Fenris,
Didn't hear that one.
with your acute hearing, your dog-like lycanthropic acute hearing, you hear some muttering, like behind, almost like a rock little alcove kind of thing. A little ways out, still nearby the armor, but yeah.
What do you hear, girl? What is it?
I see.
Well,
Do I smell anything?
You smell the general yucky distaste of hell.
Yucky distaste.
Brimstone.
I hear something.
Yeah.
Boulders over there. Who wants to come with me and find out?
Let's do this.
Let's say hello.
I to be sneaky though, right? Sneak. If they're muttering something.
You want to try to be stealthy?
Yeah.
If whoever's going to go, we'll need to do a stealth check then, assuming they want to approach us not directly or indirectly.
Do stealth check.
I can be stealthy.
Want to shift.
I can be very stealthy.
Just step over behind the hill as large dog.
So you're not going to stealth? Oh, you are going to stealth, but like big.
I don't know.
You tell me.
I'm just gonna shift into very big dog lady and just walk behind the hill.
All right, that happened. So,
Good first
I think it
impression.
takes your action, so somebody else can do something else in the meantime as well.
Friend.
Stop.
And then they can see Fenris then, whoever's back there?
I mean, can you miss a giant werewolf?
Oh, okay. Wait, so then our cover is blown then. Right?
Sneak up from another direction.
Hello, friends.
4, what'd you say?
I'll sneak up from another direction.
Okay, that's a good idea. What was your stealth roll?
Total of 23.
Oh, 23? Okay, well, Fenris will be distracting them, so whatever it is. So, yeah, you can get around in case something goes down, you can support.
I also don't want it escaping a different direction.
Oops. Take another inspiration. 4.
How many of those can I have?
2 only. So if I give you more, I know we haven't had a lot of chances to roll, but stick with the 2. You may need it.
So we're definitely going to need it.
No, I don't think so.
My stealth was bad, so I'm just gonna hang out with Fenris.
Okay. The Fenris grows, and just takes a huge paw and steps over this outcrop, and you hear sort of like a whimpering.
Hello, friends.
Okay, you look down with your werewolf features, and you see a little imp, like a little hunchbacked imp, who has in its hands a small, like spherical stone that gleams like a scarlet radiance.
It's gone.
And he looks back. He says, "No, my Orby."
Give to me. Can I pick him up in my paw, in my large paw?
He tries to scatter a little bit. You can try, I guess. Give me a contested roll. So either athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do athletics,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Sure, that's fine.
Advantage because I am transformed.
Okay.
$24.
You don't manage to grab him.
What?
You try as you might, and despite your prowess and easy side, it scampers away and turns around the corner and is met with 4.
I'm back.
Okay. Okay. Well, 4 grabs this creature, strange-looking creature, his hunchback. He says, and he's sort of like clutching his orb like really close. So he said, "No, it's mine." Okay. He's sort of like shaking his legs and arms like a baby. He says, "No, my Orby, no."
You missing this, Fenris?
Yes.
Here you go.
Can I take it now?
Sure, easily.
Okay, I'm gonna take him now.
Okay, so you grab it in one hand easily. This little imp, strange hunchback imp-like creature. And he's sort of shaking and protesting. He says, "No! Put Gloom back!"
Is he holding a precious stone?
Yeah, it's a little orb.
Okay, if he
But it is precious.
because I know.
It is precious to me.
So the nurse is holding it. 4, can you identify what that orb is?
Oh.
Poke.
Despite its sort of refusal and protest, orb. 4, you need to do an arcane. No, just identify. You can just identify. It's just a spell, right? Okay. This is a legendarily powerful magic artifact. It is the Orb of Dragon Kind.
Ooh.
And as you get closer inside, you see sort of like, it looks like shadows or silhouettes of dragons sort of like floating inside.
The dragons are floating inside of it?
No, like silhouettes of dragons.
Like, pick it up from his hands. Can I?
Okay. You try to grab it from his hand. Strangely, it seems like it's stuck to his hand.
I think we will have to cut his hands off to remove this.
I mean, I could always bite the hand off.
Or
He says, "No, Gloomy, don't hurt Gloomy."
we could bite his hand off. But what if this is Old Rack? Are you Old Rack? Does that name ring a bell?
Des, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Persuasion. 29.
Okay, why do I bother giving you persuasion rolls? Okay. All right. When you say that, as Four is trying to pull the orb from his hand, he stops. He just suddenly stops, like he's almost looks like he's seen a ghost.
That name sounds familiar, doesn't it, Old Rack? I know, it's a name you haven't used for a long time. So it might be kind of scary to hear it out loud, especially from strangers. But my name's Des, and these are my friends. We're the Sideshow Slashers. We're actually here to help you because you've been cursed. Don't worry, everything has a solution. So we're hoping to uncurse you, and then you'll feel better.
That's the most coherent sentence I have ever heard from you.
Thank you.
He says, you help Gloomy?
Oh, Gloomy and Old Rat. How does that sound?
Gloomy was Old Rack once, but that was millennia ago.
So was Old Rack. You think Old Rack's inside of Gloomy?
Gloomy was cursed.
Gloomy was cursed. Who cursed Gloomy? I know it's scary.
Put me down and we can talk.
Okay, well, put Four.
My Orby.
Why don't Gloomy, you stay there. Four, why don't you put my friend down on the ground? He won't run away.
I'm not holding him.
The small man.
I'm holding.
Oh, you're holding the small man.
I'm
What?
holding the stone.
Oh,
I'm still trying to take it from his hand.
what?
I'm still trying to take the stone from his hand.
He's not gonna go anywhere, though. We'll figure it out. Maybe just put him down.
Okay, fine.
He won't go anywhere.
I'll put him down. And make
Holding
myself,
the stone.
put them down and make myself less scary.
Okay, Fenris.
Like-
You,
Times now, I think, at this point.
okay. You turn back into regular Fenris. And Four, you're still trying to grab the orb out of his hand?
I don't try to pull it out of his hand. I'm just keeping hold of it because I have a strong suspicion that as long as the stone doesn't leave, he doesn't leave.
Oh, okay.
See?
All right.
With those brains that I don't have.
That's
I didn't become completely stupid from my trip.
I did.
I'm not as smart as I was.
I was already pretty stupid.
A lot of us are very stupid from around.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this creature sort of hunched over and looks up at you, Des. It's sort of a big bug eyes, and he's not sure what to say or do.
Can you tell me who cursed Gloomy? What bad creature did that?
It says, Gloomy was cursed by Tiamat.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Gloomy was once a very strong Empyrean. I wanted to save Avernus, and I fought Tiamat and lost, and she cursed me. Oh, my Orby.
Man does this to many people.
Gloomy was cursed by Tiamat. I heard she's very bad.
Well, Gloomy, you're lucky she didn't eat you, so, you know, there's always a silver lining, as we say in Barovia.
Maybe she couldn't. I'm immortal.
You are immortal. You have many, many great powers.
Then you would have lived forever in her stomach, so, you know, there's always...
Oh no, don't listen to him. He's a fickle prince. What does he know?
Think about it this way, even if you had lived in her stomach, then maybe one day some people would come and get you to get thrown up out of her stomach like they did with the Greeks.
Do me happy, and also, WTF?
Well, Gloomy, and I kind of poke the orb. Hello, do you know how to, can we help you get out?
Yes, you can break the curse. I don't know why you'd want to help Gloomy. I'm just a dumb, poor creature.
But here's the thing. So we have another friend who's very, very cool and beautiful, a unicorn, and it's friends. We have two friends named Rosala and Mooncaller, and they need our help too. But we have to help you first, and then maybe when you're feeling better, you can help us help other friends. You know, paying it forward and stuff.
I like that we went straight into telling him what we needed from him instead of making him feel valid and not like he was dumb, like he was telling himself.
I mean, I was going to say, well, we're all pretty dumb here already, so makes good company. We're very funny.
That has very good social skills. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is not a Amalia, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I know.
Dutchman.
Not the sharpest bunch of ticks.
Okay, so Gloomy, all right. Des, I hesitate to make him do another persuasion roll, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say you pass it. And then, but go ahead and roll it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, Gloomy
The persuasion, so.
seems to be okay with receiving your help.
He seems okay with it.
Yes.
Cool.
He says, I have nowhere else to run. I will help.
I've heard that if you stab cursed creatures right through the center with like big swords, that sometimes it just ejects the curse.
No, Gloomy's fine. Gloomy don't want to die.
Why don't we ask him instead of stabbing him? Maybe is the first option, and then stabbing is maybe down on the list.
Way down on him.
So like the second option.
Like a second option, but further down.
Inspiration sovereignty.
Hey, Gloomy. Hey, bud. Do you know anything about breaking the curse?
Yes, but it's very dangerous.
That's okay. You can just tell us.
Are you sure?
You can't hurt us just by telling us, am I right?
Okay, all I need is a vial of Tiamat's blood.
Interesting. Does happen to like have any offspring that are less scary and tiny?
Does Tiamat like donate to Blood Center?
Yes.
Nice.
Humanitarian work.
What's Tiamat's blood type? I can summon a dragon.
No, she cursed me. She's the only one that can take away the curse. Fine. Look, listen, there's an easier way. You don't have to slay Tiamat. You can trade with Archon the Cruel for a vial of her blood.
Oh. Interesting. We've heard many a tale of Archon the Cruel. So we can trade with him, you said, for a vial?
Yes, I will give you my orb. That should suffice.
Would my dagger help?
He's
at
trying
all?
to free Tiamat, though, right?
Yes, he is. But
would the orb let him free Tiamat?
Maybe.
Okay.
No.
Okay, but what's the long game? We save Avernus. We need the sword to save Avernus. So then the long game is we probably don't have a choice because either way, we're all stuck down here.
I think we should try the stabbing him through the center option. Are we at that point on the list, Sovereignty?
We're getting there.
I'd get out my dagger. Would this help at all?
Help what? Get him Tiamat's blood?
Dagger with the curse that makes it do damage to dragon enemies.
Oh, I see. No, he looks at that and is sort of taken aback, but he says, no, but you can stab a dragon with it.
But it does damage to dragon's enemies. Why would I stab an actual dragon?
What?
Huh? Gloomy.
I don't know. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm confused for what's happening?
He has a
Dragon Tooth Dagger does additional damage to enemies of dragons, according to what I was told when we first got it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Why would I
stabbed it,
stab a dragon with it? Because that's just... Wouldn't I be stabbing whoever the dragons don't like to do extra damage?
Oh, that's right. I forgot the text on that. Yeah, the dragon tooth dagger or whatever. Yeah, I think it works against enemies of the dragon cult or what have you. I think it works on anybody. It's not just limited to It's not just limited to creatures. It can work on dragons too.
Did we ever do anything with that mask?
oh, I have the Mask of Chromatic Dragons. I do, and we also have Sovereignty's Harmonica. So wait, then we call like a swarm of dragons. So how does that help us?
I don't know. Maybe we use those at some point against someone.
Perhaps we need to find out what to trade for this vial of blood.
Well, we don't want to give this orb, right?
So trade something besides the orb?
Judgment, you're the smartest person here.
I think with said mask, someone could fool this man who has the vial into believing that we're also a believer in Tiamat. And more easily trade for a vial of blood.
Yes. I have that mask. We know that the effects of the mask might be that that person might permanently turn into a dragon and later die. Do we have a way to counteract that? Because I'm ready to be a winged dragon, any day of the week. But I don't want to do that forever.
Gloomy, I have a question for you. Where do we find this Archon the Cruel?
In Archon's tower.
Where is that? And I hold out the map.
I've been around a millennia. I can point it out to you.
I hold out the map.
Okay, he points to the map. It's actually pretty nearby.
Oh, in the neighborhood.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Okay, so I like Judgment's plan, though.
We
Judgment?
take care.
How would we undo the effects of the chromatic mask, though?
You're sure that's what the chromatic mask does?
I know the chromatic mask turned you into a dragon. A chromatic
not
dragon. What for?
We're not sure. We never found out what it does. That was just one of the possibilities.
That's. Oh, that was just one of the. Can you touch it again and see if anything else, comes to mind?
Does that work?
Sure,
Definitely.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it out of my bag, and let boop boop.
All right, Judgment. Sorry. Ford touches the mask, which I don't think anybody's tried to identify before. I just think it was. I never said what it did. But this is
Told us what it was 'cause somebody else told us.
okay. So Ford, you're going to need to parlay with Judgment on this one if you want to get the full story.
Okay.
So what do I get from my part of it?
So your part of it, you identify the item. So the item itself is, I believe it's a white dragon mask. Of course, there's the 5 chromatic colored dragons, all the evil dragons.
Tiamat's white.
What's up?
Tiamat is white, isn't she?
No, Tiamat is multicolored. She's all the metallic colored dragons. So this mask basically is going to give you dragon-like powers. Like it'll absorb, in this case, cold damage. You can use a breath weapon. You can use dragon sight, things like that.
So I explain what that is to everyone.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time, please?
The white dragon mask. It gives you the powers of being a white dragon.
Ooh. Okay. So it doesn't actually physically transform you.
So I just want to make a quick pause here. I don't want to say I think, but somebody Googled it and assumed that that's what it was. So it's not
that's
what
probably
it
me.
was.
Oh yeah, I just assumed.
Be careful Googling things.
I shouldn't trust everything on the internet then?
No, of course not.
Figure out what my items were.
Okay, I think we should go find Archon. And we're not going to know what Archon wants until we confront Archon. And his name is Archon the Cruel, so I don't expect him to be very nice or forthcoming. So I think we should probably go in and just give a wide array of gifting options to him.
Judgment, what do you think about this mask then? So
Judgment has more info, like I said, that he can get from it. My bad.
All right. So what's my more info though?
Oh, I need to give me an intelligence check.
Just straight up intelligence.
Well, history is fine.
History, you say?
I have that stat.
Mm-hmm.
26.
nice.
26? All right. So from your myriad of studies, if all the 5 masks are assembled, it's probably the end of the world.
We should definitely bring that to the person trying to revive Tiamat. That sounds great.
Well, Judgment, you would know that Tiamat, like other many forces, can end the multiverse if they're free.
So, Judgment, what do you think? Penny, for your thoughts.
Starting to wish that I knew what that mask was beforehand, and that we knew a way to destroy it.
Is it bad and scary? Have I been carrying something bad in my bag?
It is most likely the last thing we want this man to find.
So let's go give him the stone that Gloomy gave us and call it a deal.
But doesn't that also potentially end the world?
Okay, listen. He is Archon Cruel. He works for Tiamat. This is going to be very bad.
I mean, I could always just eat him in one bite.
If we were going to trade something, the dagger or the harmonica would be a more better choice. However, perhaps we not offer anything and see what he asked for.
That's true. Well, are we willing to trade the harmonica if we haven't even tried it?
The harmonica is from a good dragon. I'm not going to make an assumption here, but...
Yeah, I don't want to trade the harmonica. Also, Anna did ask us to give her any info that we get on Archon, and I don't know if the mail makes it out here this far, but I would like to maybe see if she could weigh in.
How would we contact her, though?
I don't know. Mail imp.
You don't see any mail lips. I told you, you're kind of like in the middle of nowhere of Avernus.
No service.
I will offer one more suggestion. We kill him and take it.
Ooh, I like that one.
This does seem
That's
to
true.
We kill him, he doesn't free Tiamat. It's all good.
Well, that's an idea that he's going to give it to us. And then, we can offer up the dagger. And if not, then we can just kill him.
Question. Do any of you know about Archon the Cruel?
Maybe.
You?
I did a lot of research before we came here, but...
Oh, that's right. He did the research in the Candlekeep. Sure, Judge, we'll give you another history check.
19.
19. So I don't necessarily know if anybody else, any of given your backstories, would know this, other than Judgment, just because he's the scholar, background and everything. Judgment, you've heard some mutterings about Archon the Cruel. His background that you know of in books is basically the highlight is that he teamed up to take down Vecna, evil god Vecna, and currently is possession of his hand is the last thing any scholars know. But as far as location and everything, as you know, things in Avernus are not really documented very well. So the last thing you know is that he has possession of the hand of Vecna, and his power is probably to mortals rather unfathomable.
I've changed my mind.
Oh. Okay, what does Judgment think now?
If I recall, upon further pondering, this demon is one of a few that destroyed a god. Therefore, our chances may be smaller than I thought.
Okay, so stabbing is lower on the list then.
Stabbing is... So sovereignty, is this where the stabbing is on the list? Is it this low? Is it this low on the list?
It was until Judgment said that.
So it's even lower now.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
So I think we should go to Archon, and we should give Archon the harmonica, the stone, the mask, and the knife, and hope that Archon doesn't kill us.
Okay, just bend over.
That's two big things. Just give him your whole bag while you're...
Are you going to take our little impy friend? And while everybody's discussing this, I just walk over and I rub him against a piece of the armor and I rub him against the sword to see what happens.
It's like, let's go, but he can't. I mean, just a small imp and nothing happens. He says, this was my armor one time, but not anymore.
More than large?
So I
You know what we should do right now. So I think we should just go see Archon.
Let's go see Archon.
I already have a plan.
in the car.
Do we know anything more about the orb? The little gloomy had.
Yeah, I think someone you can identify it, right? I think as long as it's just
I
whatever
identified it.
identifies spell. Or just
Dragonkind kind of controls dragons.
It controls dragons.
okay. Who did the identify?
I identified it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, right at the beginning.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I gave you a name, but didn't tell you what to do. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. Okay, so with the Orb of Dragon, kind of someone wants to attune to it. If you tune to it, you can't use it as trade if that's what you want to do. It has several spells. You can also call dragons with it. You can call any evil dragons within, I think, 40 miles. And yeah, that's it. And I think it can also be destroyed.
So it's for using to get lots of EXP at once.
It can also be destroyed. Did
Play
you
evil
say?
dragon.
Yes, it can be destroyed. Yeah.
How does it get destroyed?
No, I lied. Dragon kind of appears fragile, but is impervious to all damage. Never mind. I lied.
Okay. So I've taken our imp friend and gotten back in the war machine. Where's everybody
Yeah,
else?
let's go.
I'll follow.
Yeah, let's just head towards Archon because I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think we're
no,
going. I
we're
don't
not
think
gonna
we're
find
going
out
to
till we
sort
get
this
there.
out until
Yeah.
we deal with him directly.
Yep.
Or kill him. Your preference. I guess.
Yeah, maybe we could just do some dominate person. Oh, ooh.
Or I could just I offer this again. I could just eat him.
That's dinner.
I'm kind of hungry. I haven't had food in a while.
What do you think Tiamat wants in exchange for blood?
World domination, probably.
Probably.
Pedal to the metal, Thor. Let's go.
We should be careful not to show him the mask unless we absolutely have to, because he might insist on taking that to further his plan of ending the world. Which
It's in my bag.
myself itched. I kind of want the world intact.
Let's be honest. He probably has the other 4 masks already, so...
Rhea makes you a little snack pack, Fenris, and gives you some food.
Yay!
Or we heading out?
We already are.
Okay.
Okay, are you taking Oldrag / Gloomy with you?
I'm still
Yeah.
holding on to him.
Okay, that's fine. He's not sure what to do. He's never left his grave, but he'll stay sort of looking around this war machine, not sure what it is.
He's just sitting with me while I drive.
Okay, that's fine. He doesn't seem to, given that you're his only choice, doesn't seem to complain very much. So, heading to Archon's tower.
Yes.
We want to prep anything, friends? Just in case? I don't know.
Lots of explosives. We should just throw it
DM, I'm
down.
going to prep the armor of Agathes
Okay.
in case.
All right, you head over. Thor, you make your way easily to Archon's tower location Oldrac has given you.
Is it something we can knock down?
No. Because as you see, a dark tower, like hundreds of feet tall, looms in the horizon. So as you're driving, and you obviously they probably see you coming because a big dust cloud behind you. This black spire rises up to be seen basically all around this area of Avernus here. Its ramparts are bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes. The tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab at the sky like clawed fingers of the tower. So it's almost like a dragon's claw at the top. Circling above the tower's peak are numerous elder chromatic dragons, just sort of flying around, almost like a roost.
Great.
Oh, good. Okay.
As you get close to the tower, you notice it's not just the dragons, but around the tower itself, sort of like around the buttresses and the entrance and so forth, are hordes of undead guards in varying states of decay.
Oh no.
Clearly not the death trap.
I have a question for Judgment. Judgment, if somebody attunes to this orb, I'm asking as we're driving, can we control or command the dragons that are called to aid us?
So for its information, I'll just give it to you for. No, if it comes and it's hostile to you normally, if it'd be hostile to you normally, it's not be hostile to you as well. So you can call it to you, and if it's, yeah, unless you are a servant of that you can control evil dragons, you can summon it to you, then you'll have to fight it, I assume, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Why I said it was for making lots of EXP.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, okay.
All of those dragons down, we kill them all, and we'll be level 20.
Oh, yeah, okay. LOL. Never mind then. Let's carry on.
I keep driving through the crowd.
You driving what?
I keep driving through the crowd.
You drive through? You're gonna try to drive through the zombies? All the undead?
Why not? They're just undead.
Okay. The Judgment, as he closes into the undead, you feel their presence.
Did they start partying any?
Would you like them to? You can use your turn undead.
Well, I mean, the other undead that we ran into just kind of like got out of the way on their own.
Okay, these ones do not, but you do have the power to turn dead if you would like to, unless you just want to have 4 ran through it.
Unless we want some really dirty treads. How many people?
I'll do a mass roll in this case, if you want to. Otherwise, again, 4 can be the uninvited party crasher.
He has a range of 30.
As you get close, I'm saying if like you said, if you want to part it, otherwise he'll just ram through.
Sure, I'll start parting it, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep parting it. So,
okay, like I said, I'm just gonna do a mass roll. Otherwise, it's just not worth it for me. So.
I don't know any of this is going on, so I'm just going to continue using the horn thing that I discovered thanks to sovereignty.
Okay, wow. So 4 is going just announcing its presence. So Judgment, you can open up a hatch and see the undead, and you don't even have to use a holy symbol. It's just your necromantic powers sort of in a wave come out, an invisible wave come out. And 4, as you're about to approach the undead and just sort of like ram over them, Army of Darkness style, they just begin to suddenly like part ways. It's almost like Jesus, or not Jesus, what's his name? Moses the Necromancer just parting the sea of undead.
Oh, God.
And they sort of shamble out of the way. You do hit a couple, and like they break into multiple parts as you go by. And the dragons on top and sort of they were around, sort of perch on the roofs and look down at you as you get close, but don't attack or anything. And you are now at the doorstep, Darkon's tower. And you look up, you can't even see. You have to strain your neck to even see the top of it.
Oh, question.
A few more times.
I will speak up in War Machine. Did you know that a herd of dragons is called a thunder?
Fenris, are you trying to take my job?
I just thought it was interesting fact.
I don't appreciate that your jokes may be funnier than mine. That's mean.
Ooh, somebody's sensitive.
Honk, honk.
But no one's getting out, just 4 honking the horn.
Okay, so do we want all of our friends to come with us, including Lulu and
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lulu should maybe stay in the car. And
Okay.
And
What?
Worried about her.
I think anybody who might be perceived as especially good or not friendly to dragons should be not there.
should Old Rock stay in the car?
Yes, probably.
Okay, cool.
What about Haruman?
Yes, probably.
They're just staying inside the car. They are not in looking like they want to leave.
I think it should just be us and Rhea, maybe.
But should I have her watch over the little dude? Maybe.
I'll go up to Old Rock. Old Rock, you're gonna stay in the car, right? You're not gonna go anywhere.
Okay, 4 is going to just announcing its presence. So 4 is going just announcing its presence.
You're gonna stay in the car, right? You're not gonna go anywhere. I'll go up to Old Rock. Old Rock, you're gonna stay in the car, right? You're not gonna go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
No,
If
not
I
you,
die,
Haruman. I'm talking to
I'm
the
already
little.
dead.
What? Not
Not
Huh?
you, Saruman. All
not
dead.
you, Haruman. I'm talking to the little guy.
Oh, my bad. Haruman was pretentious. He apologizes. What you want from Gloomy?
Gloomy, you're gonna stay in the car, right?
Yes, this is so scary.
Okay, you promise?
Yes.
I
Okay.
pulled him to the driver's seat.
Okay, and then as you're chatting and you begin to take the ramp down to the war machine, the doors in the front of this tower, which is like a giant door that obviously dragons or multiple dragons could come in, they creak open. They're made of black infernal iron. They creak open.
I offer Rhea my hand and say, well, let's go kill some dragons.
So a
Now,
white and a blue dragon stomp out. These white and blue dragons are larger than your war machine and could probably incinerate you guys in just a moment. They look like they've been around for a long time. And at their heels, at their head, I should say, is a
dude.
It's a dude. Yes, it is a dude. It's a turtle.
Oh no, it's gonna take forever.
I immediately grab Rhea and turn her back into the war machine. Psych!
Okay, you see this turtle who is adorned on the back with a spiky back shell, is adorned with lots of inscriptions in reverence to Tiamat, and he has a staff that clinks every time he walks. He's clinking with it, and he sort of has a turtle hunched a little bit, and then he gets closer with the two dragons at his side, who just sort of lay down. They don't even seem bothered by you guys at all. In fact, they eye you more of a snack than anything. And he shoves down his cane, and a green puff of necromantic power comes out, and the undead that were all around the tower begin to sort of just congregate around all of you, but can't get close because of judgment.
I walked up to him.
Okay, how close?
Within about 10 meters.
Okay, that's fine. The dragon doesn't seem to do anything. Neither does this turtle here, who seems to be a cleric of some kind. And he nods his head to you and says, "Welcome, uninvited guests, to Archon's tower."
Yes.
Do any of your guests get invites?
What can you repeat that for?
Do any of your guests get invites?
If they are servants of the Dragon Queen, of course.
I see. We just come to trade.
Trade?
We need a little bit of the Queen's blood.
And also, we are the Sideshow Slashers, and we have been going on tour here in Avernus.
To promote the love of our one true savior, Tiamat.
Promote our love.
Our collective love for Tiamat.
So Thor meant like blood, like a souvenir, because we're big fans.
Big
Number one fans.
Yeah.
Daz, Anatoly, give me a deception check, and you too, 4.
I'm not trying to deceive anyone.
I'm not saying you are, but you're with them right now, and you give me a deception roll.
Oh, I'm using my inspiration.
8.
Yeah, I'm using my inspiration.
20. Not
20?
natural 20, but 20.
Okay.
18.
Interesting. So, not only are you great servants, Tiamat, but you also plundered her treasure hoard. And you see one of the big white dragon goes to claw you, and this turtle puts up his hand, and the dragon puts his hand back.
Metaphorically speaking, I plundered from her love, and I wrote her a song on my flute.
You have 1 minute to convince me why you shouldn't be eaten right now.
Because I'm very skinny. That
Anyone
is
else?
what we're going with.
Anyone else?
I pull out the dagger and I proffer it to him.
Like you're just gonna give it to him?
I hold it out as if to show him, basically.
Oh, okay. All right. He looks. That is one of the queens. Now, if you give me that, I can take you to Archon.
This
Yes.
is progress.
No.
Progress is good.
We would love to meet Archon.
Many do.
We've performed a show. We have prepared a show for him that he will enjoy.
In honor of the Dragon Queen.
Yes. And we will take our dagger inside with us.
Very well. I am convinced.
Okay, everybody, 10 minutes till places. 10 minutes till places.
The Lord is not here now.
Oh.
We will wait.
We will wait. Yes, waiting is fine.
No, I will take you to where he is.
That's fine too.
Oh, great. That sounds even better.
The little place called the Monument of Tiamat, where Tiamat is imprisoned.
I pull this aside immediately and go, this is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. This is a trap. We should.
Or, Mr. Cleric, we've been traveling very far.
I am Kroll.
Crawl. Crawl?
K-R-U-L-L. K-R-U-L-L, yes.
The Warrior King.
Crawl.
His name is actually Kroll. It's
Crawl.
a servant of Archon.
Yes. So we have been traveling very far. And I will say we might need to rest our weary legs before we are ready to perform at our height, power, and performance for Mr. Archon the Great. So I would ask if we could stay here and just wait for the master of the tower to come home.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I will add
Add
that.
add disadvantage.
Oh, I was going to try to chime in and help.
Okay, then no advantage either.
Nat 20, so that's a 30.
At disadvantage, you roll 2 nat 20s.
13.
Okay, and Sovereignty, what were you going to do?
I was just going to say that I think I would be too excited in the presence so close to Tiamat that I would not be able to perform.
So, I see. So you're all fishing for a long rest. Is that what I assume is happening here?
No,
just the
fishing to
idea
not
of-
go wherever Archon is, to wait here.
We will wait for him here. I don't want to go closer to Tiamat.
I
That's
don't
what
think that's going to be an
We're
option.
going to accidentally do something to wake freaking Tiamat.
I don't think this is going to be an option.
Well, we're talking though.
You all want to stay here with the horde of dragons? Okay.
Dragons and
Horde of Dragons, Mother of Dragons.
Dragon Queen. I really don't want to be responsible for accidentally waking the Dragon Queen.
Maybe I should have left the mask in the car.
Kroll Tursing says, he looks up at his 2 dragons and says, this is your only chance if you want to make a deal.
We will gladly go. You know, they just have a little stage fright, but trust me, they'll just jump right into form as soon as we meet Archon.
Are you actually doing this? Okay, all right, yeah, go for it.
So badly!
Go for it.
Like freaking Percy Jackson in a
What are we supposed to be doing here then? I'm very confused. Meta talk. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
You're trading for a vial of Tiamat's blood.
Yeah, I
I thought
said
with
we're
Archon.
trading for a vial of blood, but if you're just saying where are we really doing this? Where else are we gonna go?
No, I think this is great. That's you guys are doing fantastic. I'm loving it.
Let's do what we do. If the GM's smiling, it's already too late.
Hey, inspiration.
I don't know what to do.
What?
Inspiration for you.
Crawl. Hey, bud. If we didn't want to disturb it, if he's doing important things, I guess, as he does, would you have a vial to trade Or, I guess we still want to perform for him, huh? That's a thing. So, never mind. I take back everything I was going to say.
Only Archon has access to the vial.
No, that's cool. It's the stage fright. Don't listen to me.
She will fall right in line. I promise you. She's
muscle memory.
Our best performer.
Muscle
really, second best.
Let's go accidentally.
Somewhere down on the list, she's on that list.
You have my word. If the trade is good,
All right, let's go.
You will not be.
The fleshy ones with me are awkward.
All right, well, let's go not accidentally wake the Dragon Queen.
Yep.
All right.
It's gonna be
Any
on purpose.
objection to this? Are you going to?
Can I prep something else?
Sure.
I'm gonna,
Whatever you want.
Very hush hush behind whoever I'm standing in front, who's hide behind Anatoly. I'm gonna cast shielding aura on myself.
Mm-hmm.
The energy around me, so resistance to all damage. So, and yes, okay. All right, that's what I'm doing.
Can I edge a little bit closer to the car and talk to Lulu through the?
Certainly, yeah, of course. Yeah, Lulu's in there. She's sort of poking out a little bit. Her trunk is poking out to try to get some, but she looks very scared.
Hey, yeah. So it sounds like we're gonna go see where Tiamat is, which is great. It's going really well so far. Do you have any advice for us?
This is very scary.
Okay.
But you're doing the right things. The heroes always win, right?
No.
No.
Maybe if we had a hero.
That's really why we're in this, but okay, thanks.
Cool.
Find the sword of Vario, and if we do, Sabaji, you receive a telepathic message from Lulu, which says, with the sword, you could maybe take down Archon.
So we'll power through.
Cool.
Do you know what Tiamat? No, wait, we're not performing for Tiamat. Do you know what Archon likes? What's his sense of humor?
I don't know anything about Archon.
What's his sense of humor? Deadpan, straight up jokes, knock jokes.
Sick? I don't know.
Cool.
You might want to not joke.
Oh yeah, cruel humor would be what? Schadenfreude or whatever.
Cool.
All right, Mr. Kroll, lead the way.
Okay. So
Can we take our whole vehicle? Because most of our supplies are in there.
he nods and he jumps on top of one of the dragons and takes off. But he's going to be at a height. His dragon takes off a little bit, but enough height where you can follow him for.
All right, I follow him.
Okay. And here we go. So you take off. The dragons all eye you as you leave, as if like
They say, "Have fun, dinner."
as a delicious snack is leaving, and you didn't get to taste any of it, and they just begin again to circle the roost after you leave. So, all right. Any other prepping you'd like to do before you go to where Tiamat is?
To your demise. No, I'm good, I think. Does anybody want to be invisible? Because I can just make you invisible.
Invisible right now.
I mean, I could. I don't know if Archon would sense that is the only thing.
I'm immune to your silly emotions.
LOL.
I would cast Blurb, and I'm guessing that Archon has true sight. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to piss him
I'm
off.
gonna just not do that.
That would be, the level of creatures you're up against. I don't want to meta, but it's
Yeah.
This is very meta. It's going to end up like the end of the freaking Percy Jackson series where his goddamn nosebleed starts the apocalypse. Oh.
All right, I'm ready.
Would it be smart for any of us to attune to the dragon mask? No, because then then he'd know we have it.
But then could he take it if it's attuned to somebody, though?
Yeah. You
Could
could
be
just
like
kill
attached
us.
to my face?
Could you leave the dragon mask in the war machine?
That seems terrible. It's unprotected.
Well, we got a few people in here, a few folk.
Well, here's what'll happen. Could I just attune to it like mid-battle if something goes horribly wrong?
Take,
oh
like,
man.
an hour or something.
Yeah, it takes like an hour, and then it takes like 24 hours to. No, yeah, I see what you're saying. Totally.
It's too late then.
It's too late, really.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't know. I'm running rules.
Dragons and trying not to get eaten.
Okay.
Go
So
team.
you cower in fear a little bit, or maybe not, because 4 doesn't have emotions. You make you follow. You go through some like winding tendrils of caverns and other proppings until you arrive into like almost like a lava field. And you keep following as you see Cruel on top of the dragon flying in front of you at a very fast pace. And you get close to this monument of Tiamat.
And we want to take a picture in front of it? Sincerity?
Which is 2 things. So right now you see this, what's obviously this monument that Kroll was talking about, but even further back behind this, which is not pictured here, but a colossal dragon skull. You couldn't even bring to words like what size this is. In the background, like way in the back here, like against a mountainside, and it's surrounded by bones and size of houses and castles. You can't even. It's even at the distance you guys are at. This dragon skull, which is its maw is open, is very visible to you in plain sight, and you feel coming from it. Doesn't matter who you are, but this is the most impossible of evil, but only barely kept at bay, which is looking to claw itself through the very fabric of your existence. And then it suddenly manifests itself in a hideous roar that seems to echo out of this giant skull and pierce through even your war machine. You have to cover your ears. And then you arrive now before you at this grand temple, obviously devoted to Tiamat, carved from the very rock of Avernus, and rivers of molten lava flow all around it, through it and in it. And as you get closer, it's not undead this time. Undead are kind of pansies, but here, dozens, if not hundreds, of these humanoid half-dragons or abishai, varying colors, very like chromatic colored dragons, patrol and guard the area, and sort of like it's almost like a military encampment, if you will, for Tiamat, you presume.
Does anybody else get the feeling that we really shouldn't be here? Because I do.
Well, we die today, we die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong.
I'd rather not be today, but
I mean, if we die, we don't have to deal with Tiamat, so it's all good, right?
Was that true? Because Tiamat can't talk in the whole multiverse. I don't know.
I hook an arm around Rhea and just go, well, it wasn't a long time, but it was a good time, and I kiss her on the cheek.
She looks and she nods and she grabs your face and she says, I love you, Fenris. And she kisses you.
Oh.
He says, promise me you'll be safe.
I'm gonna try my darndest.
It's been real, friends. This has been fun.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Just so you have an idea what Abishai looked like there. Mix it almost like imagine like a half dragon kind of thing. They're large in size and they're
super friendly.
Yeah, very unfriendly. And they're all different colors of chromatic dragons. So it's almost like a military encampment here. So.
Okay, well, let's go die.
All right. The 4, are you ready to park? Ready to park the war machine?
I'm never ready to park.
Let's go.
So Kroll lands by the dragon lands on one of the spires here, and then Kroll jumps off and motions you in, and one of these large doors open, and it's just darkness inside, and you see Kroll walk in and disappear.
Can we see in the darkness?
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
I'll peek my head forward because I have 60 feet of dark vision now because I have the goggles that I bought.
I have 200.
Oh.
How close did you park the war machine? And also when you get the Fenris.
Sorry. I guess I don't know distances right now.
Fenris has her hand up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It makes sense for me to shift again here.
Or would that be seen as a threat?
No, I don't. I would shift if I were you. If I was a player, I would probably just be ready to go.
I'm going to shift again.
Okay, so you shift inside the Infernal War Machine. You barely fit inside the hold.
Ah,
Well,
Everyone just eating fur.
Wow, you know, when we're in this close of a confined space, I'm realizing how smelly she is.
Oh no.
Also,
like,
inspiration.
your ass is a dream, you stinky old cat.
Kind of smells like wet dog.
Let me rephrase then. I'll shift as soon as I get out of the confined.
No, I like that better. Judgment inspiration point for you.
Oh, sweet.
The acting.
Sweet.
All right, and
Door.
what's up for?
I drive into the door.
You drive into the door.
Well, I drive in through the entrance. You said it's big
Okay,
enough for dragons.
the entrance is huge. You can fit many dragons in there. As soon as you drive, the where your engine is, like the furnace is, it shuts off, and the war machine just stops in place.
I do believe we are now supposed to go on foot.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'll walk out.
That was a smart move, though.
Wait, does that mean if we need to make hasty getaway though, it will not start?
You might need another soul coin, and you probably want to go in reverse.
Okay.
So, Rhea, are you staying in the car? The Tormentor?
Rhea nods, as does. Yeah, you have to leave somebody in the car, I guess.
So, Rhea, I'm going to Anatoly give her a soul coin so she can keep the motor running.
I toss a soul coin
To our Hellrider.
to our Hellrider.
Okay, she grabs it, looks at it. And,
Yeah, Rhea, why don't you sit in the driver's seat and just keep the radio on, keep the Tormentor warm.
okay, you can see her visibly shaking. She's not as battle hardened as you all, but she does get in the driver's seat. Yeah, and is ready to go.
I give her a kiss before we leave.
Okay, she feels better. She's no longer shaking.
I pat her on the head.
Okay, and she sort of cocks her head a little bit like you do for an imitation, but she's happy with it.
Okay, goodbye, friends. Hey, Lulu, you want to give us any blessings before we leave?
And Lulu says, she's flying, she's flapping her little elephant wings, and she says,
Sprinkles?
no, I mean, yes. Okay, anybody who's not blessed, I think blessed affects like 4 targets. Who already got blessed by moon color? Okay, then 4, perfect. Everyone else will be blessed. as well.
Hashtag blessed.
What does blessed do?
An extra D4.
1d4 to attacks, I think.
to attacks.
Attack will not damage, correct?
I pet Lulu a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, she's happy. She blows some bubbles out. Anybody missing any spell slots?
No.
Yes.
Who said yes?
Because I have the armor of Agathes already going. I'm
Okay,
missing
that, just you? Okay. So,
That's fine.
Lulu blows some bubbles on you, you get one of your spell slots back.
Sweet. Wait, is my armor of Agathes still going though?
Yeah. Because you haven't taken a rest.
I'll miss you.
Okay.
Forever.
Anybody else? She cries big tears. And anybody else? Judgment for Fenris, would you like to do anything?
Question, if we are about to go into battle, should we break before battle or after battle?
Probably before if we're breaking.
Okay, let's take a short break now. And let's see what happens with the Sideshow Slashers going into Tiamat's den.
We're all gonna die.
Rocket the skull.
Well, that's it. You guys beat Avernus.
Okay, yeah, uh-huh.
All right, Judgment's level 25.
Wow. She only had 1 hit point left, right?
I don't even know what CR Tiamat is. It's too high.
I really don't ever want to find out.
Yeah.
I do.
So are most of the things.
Go
here.
ahead and do by yourself, Judgment.
Okay. You are ready to step out of the Infernal War Machine into the monument to Tiamat, with Tiamat just inches away. By inches, I mean feet and whatever.
Mom.
All right, are we ready to rumble?
You ready to head inside?
Yes. Okay, so we'll walk out. Goodbye, Tormentor. Goodbye, Flames of Avernus. Goodbye, Eternal Sunshine of Death.
All right. What's the walking order here?
I think I was towards the front, unfortunately.
Yeah, Des, if you want to take the lead, all Sovereignty will be up there with you.
Yeah, let's go. This is me walking.
Okay, Des takes the lead as you get out of the Tormentor, and you hear the clink clink of you're on basically a stone that's been carved down to a shine. It's almost like marble, like you're walking on marble, basically. And everyone's going, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have spoken for everybody, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
My 3 bodyguards.
All right, that's right, and the 3 bodyguards. So all 10 of you, all 8, whatever, 9 of you, step out and walk in. As you enter some sconces, like lights begin to light up, and one by one, light up the whole path until, and it's made for dragons to be able to come in, so it's an enormous hallway here. You head down, every step just echoes. Every now and then you feel a roar of Tiamat or a roar of a dragon, you're not sure. And you arrive finally at a set of doors, which are closed.
Is there a turtle there?
No, there's not a turtle there, no. The turtle seems to be gone.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
He left.
Oh no.
Oh.
All right.
Knock on the door.
Or knocks on the door, but you're about to hit the 3rd knock. As you do, the doors slide open with no sound.
That's a
And
good
inside
door.
Is a huge antechamber with lava flowing around, like where there's no stones, like almost like a moat kind of thing, with some bridges on basically every end going across. And then there's a throne at the top. And the top of this throne is a certain individual. Well, a certain individual and also a bodyguard. So,
Oh no.
sitting on this throne, you see a heavily muscled, red-scaled male dragonborn. He looks like he's probably 7 or 8 feet in height. He wears a suit of jagged, spiked obsidian metal plate armor with green dragon scales embedded throughout the main plates. On his side, you see this magical battle axe carved with a deep cerulean sapphire and adorned with numerous runic sigils. Around his neck, he wears a loop of golden thorns inset with dozens of gems representing each of the chromatic dragon colors. In addition, hanging below all of them is a vial of dark red blood. You can't stop from staring at his left arm, which has been replaced, as Judgment had read, with a dried, shriveled, and blackened hand of the evil god Vecna, which pulses and throbs with green necrotic energy, which actually seems to be slowly corrupting Archon, his flesh and his body on one side. It's like almost like darkened ash. But it seems to be infusing with incredible, extraordinary power. You can feel it almost beyond the feeling you got of Tiamat herself.
Mm-hmm.
And to his side is a hulking minotaur, who seems to be his bodyguard, with 2 flaming scimitars at his side. Archon gets up, and in anger, yells at you.
Worms! Do you know who stands before you? Archon, champion of Tiamat, High Lord of the Dark God, Takisis, cruel wielder of the Hand of Vecna. Those who show their faces to me only come as sacrifices to the goddess Tiamat. Is this your desire then?
No.
No, we don't want to be sacrifices. We love her as much as you do.
Not as much as you do.
Comparable. Trying our hardest to.
Trying our hardest to.
We are mere mortals.
All right, give me a persuasion check. Does Anatoly, anybody else?
Is that
25.
15?
Anybody else said they were? No, just you 2? Okay.
No, I didn't start blathering in front of the big scary guy.
Haha.
Okay. He looks at you and says,
Insolence! You shall address me as Lord Archon.
he gets out he stands up and he puts out his hand, the hand of Vecna, and aims at you, Des Antoli, and you're lifted up off the ground and shackled with these green chains of necrotic energy. Both give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Constitution saving?
Yes.
17.
19.
You both make your save and take 36 points of damage. That's already halved.
So would I
necrotic
take
damage.
half again because I have my shielding aura up, right?
Yeah, if that's the last as long as this, you take a quarter. So you take 18.
18.
What type of damage is it?
Necrotic. So if you have resistance to necrotic, you take a quarter. So you take 18.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on.
How many points again? 30.
36 was a half number. 72 is the full.
Because I'm saying I take 18 because I had my shielding aura up. So question, was this this wasn't a melee attack or a touch attack, right?
No, it was an ability basically.
Okay, basically. That's great. That's what I need to know. Let me do some math. Oh no. Oh my gosh. 69. Okay. Oh boy, I have that. Okay, got it. Sorry.
So you feel it like basically like tear into your inside, and you're stuck in the chain, but you don't take any more damage, but you can still talk if you want.
You're right. We were very dumb to speak out of turn, Lord Archon. We truly are mere travelers, and we were hoping to come here.
Stop your blithering. What do you want? Tell me or die.
What do we want? That vial of blood. But we have something worthy of being traded for it.
And an opportunity to perform for our beloved Lord and God and Savior Tiamat.
Or just you, Lord Archon. You know, to prep.
Both of you.
So he looks back a little bit. He stands back a little bit, actually. Consider what you're saying.
You are willing to dance for me?
Of course.
Absolutely. It's what I was born and we were born to do.
Lord Archon.
Lord Archon.
He nods.
And you speak for everybody?
Me? Yes, I'm a changeling. I have many faces and many of them won't shut the fuck up.
Lord Archon.
Lord Archon.
What about them?
My friends, my traveling companions.
Points to the rest of them. Yeah, to everybody else.
Of course. Who else works as the bouncer, the ticket holder, other performers to make a worthy night of revelry?
So
We are
what's
the
your next-
Sideshow Slashers, Lord Archon,
So what's your next step then?
to put on a show. But I am currently chained up, so
So then people who are not chained up are on board with this.
Yeah. Did he agree? Did he agree to the blood thing though? Lord Archon, is there anything that you would find agreeable to trade for the vial of blood?
You want a vial of Tiamat's blood?
Yes.
if we do a good dance.
No, I'm specifically asking him. I don't know that he's gonna take a dance to us.
Oh, okay.
The dance is just for my amusement.
Right, yeah.
The deal
Oh.
we can make.
Okay, cool. How are you down here? What do you need? What are you looking for? What's you about?
The holidays are coming up.
He takes some steps down, and every step he takes is very strong, and it echoes around the whole antechamber here. And as he does, behind him is some sickly green energy flows back, and he gets basically to the bottom of the steps and looks at you, Sovereignty, directly.
And says, unlike those blithering idiots, I will make a deal with you.
Oh, cool. am kind of the brains of the outfit.
Oh my god.
Oh. Can't even say it with a straight face. Sorry.
you hear Greg. You're doing great, kid.
Gary?
Oh yeah, Greg, Gary, whatever. I don't know you.
New character in NPC named Greg. You're doing great, kid. I'm sorry, I lost what we were talking about because I started laughing.
Since I'm standing near her, I'll kind of put my hand out onto her shoulder while she's talking.
Thank you.
You have guidance, I assume, or
Well, if she needs it, it's there.
okay.
Okay.
Archon, we are
going really well.
Right.
Don't hurt her now.
It's Lord Archon.
Lord Archon.
Is Lord Archon this?
You, listen. Here's my proposal. I need a sacrifice of a good creature. Any good creature. I need it so I can stop this decay.
Oh, okay.
Tell me where one is, and you'll have the vial.
Where a good creature is?
Have you looked around, mate? It's hell. Everyone who's here isn't exactly good.
I know.
Fenris. He turns to you and points with his finger.
I'm just get rid of it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, what did you think was going to happen?
Well, Lord Archon, you can be sure that Fenris is not the good creature that you're looking for.
Isn't that right, Lord Archon?
The Holly font.
We're not going to sacrifice Lulu,
That
dude.
might be her. That might be her purpose.
No.
That might be her purpose.
Fuck off. I would die first.
What about Mambo?
He's evil to the core, literally.
It's literally chaotic evil.
Damn it. Okay, ignore me.
What was your Fenris? What was your total?
Kyle, I can't read your writing. Is my confusion modifier a 4 or a 9?
Probably 9.
What's your constitution? The big number.
17 plus 3.
Hmm.
So it's a 5 Constitution modifier.
Do you have a bubble filled in on constitution?
No.
No, so it's plus 4 then, probably. Or 3 or
Just
4.
plus 4.
She goes, plus 9.
22.
Okay, you only take half damage. Your resistance, and that's half damage is
11.
no 30. No,
You said
oh yeah, 32. 64 divided by 32. It's the equivalent of like finger of death, basically.
Oh, God.
So, okay.
So, Lord Archon, if
We happen to find a creature that is good. What happened to the creature, Lord Archon?
I would absorb its essence, kill it, for the sake of my queen.
A
The
worthy
Lord
cause.
of the Hells. Be quiet when I'm talking. The Lord of the Hells is a nefarious deity who has messed with the flow of cosmos and time. Should I live in with this hand by freeing our scaled tyrant? She will restore balance by destroying the universe that the Lord of Hells has been manipulating and remaking it in her image.
A worthy cause, Lord Archon. We too strive for balance, as all
The
things should.
freedom of
As all
our
things should
Lord
be.
and Savior Tiamat.
Lord Archon.
Lord Archon.
All right, you hear him snicker a little bit.
Yes, it's quite drafty in here, Lord Archon.
So, what will it be? Will you take my offer, or do you have something else you can offer?
A song, Lord Archon.
A song.
Thorogar! Thorogar, silence those two!
he doesn't want to hear herself.
All right, the big Minotaur steps down, and he grabs what's the equivalent of, I don't know, probably like duct tape, and puts it over Des and Anatoli's mouth. As you're chained up in the air, and you can resist a little bit, but he puts it over your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets out one of his sabers and puts it to your throats.
That's it. Silence.
Wyatt.
What's the radius on the good folks that you're looking for? How far away do they have to be? Or how not far away?
Anywhere in Avernus.
Avernus. Does Elturel count?
Don't interrupt me. Avernus is constantly changing. I will not know where things are, even if I am told by scouts. It'll change quickly.
But Elturel doesn't count. That's not part of Avernus, right?
He shakes his head.
Well, that was Morgan. Because there's a lot of citizens up there, and I'm thinking trolley problem.
Oh my god, the trolley problem. The trolley.
That is a really good metaphor.
You're trying my patience.
Yeah, no.
Give me what something good is.
I'm racking my brain for good folks. I haven't really encountered recently. What about other stuff? What about like an IOU possibly? Can we bring you someone?
This is your last chance.
Why do you guys let me speak?
We were supposed to be out here sacrificing Lulu because I don't have any other ideas.
Or could offered something else, like could you try the stone or the dagger or the mask? I don't know.
Some of those seem like bad ideas. Let me just go over my list real quick.
What about the dagger?
Judgment and Fenris and 4, you guys can still talk as well.
Yeah, and I don't have any of those items on me. Betrayed, so.
I know many good people, but I don't know who are willing to sacrifice.
What did the orb do again?
There's the Ganassi or whatever.
The orb is like the end of the world.
No. The mask is the end of the world. The
mask is
orb,
the end of the world. Excuse
the
me.
orb
Yes.
lets somebody control dragons, basically.
That's not. I mean, the thing is that we need that to get Gloomy out or something.
That's not true.
No.
I don't know where that assumption comes from.
Right.
Oh, am I wrong? I misinterpreted. Can we just give him the orb?
Literally, Gloomy gave us the thing to get the orb to give to Archon as a trade.
Oh, then just do that. What are we waiting for?
It calls dragons, and we can't use that because we'll get fucked up. Sorry, this is
okay. So you need to.
We will get messed up by dragons.
Okay, so then go back to the Tormentor and grab the imp and grab the orb.
You already gave it to us.
Yeah, I'll just grab the orb.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
I'll hold it up. I have this. Sorry, I can't think of good folks, but I do have this very good orb.
Archon leans forward. And then quickly, with his hand of Vecna, snatches it with his hand straight from your grasp, and he holds it up, and it gleams, and it sort of the magic begins to outpour.
This will do. This will do.
For the tradesies? For tradesies?
Okay, Sovereignty, I need you to give me either a persuasion or deception or intimidation, up to you.
What's your highest? Use your inspiration.
Yeah. Okay, well that's like not a bad start.
You got one shot. You have one shot at this.
I am going to be doing whatever it's called. No.
Guidance?
Okay, so you can add a d4 from 4's guidance. That's a good idea. Go 4.
Nothing I can really do to help her.
Well, considering you're silenced and chained.
Yeah, no, I literally can do nothing.
You can't cast many spells when you're silenced and chained. Most of them, yeah.
No, it's just up to how Sovereignty rolls.
26. Wait, do I have guidance and bless?
You do. Bless doesn't.
Bless is on
same
attack.
thing. Yeah.
Guidance is on that roll, so you get.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, what does a 26 do?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Deal accepted.
Sovereignty pees herself.
Archon rips the vial off his neck and tosses it up to you gently, Sovereignty.
Cool. Thanks, man. Lord Archon, man.
Oh, never step foot in this place again.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for letting us be here. This is a very nice place.
Lord Archon.
Sovereignty, well done.
Now,
Okay.
I will keep these two clowns for my own services.
Actually, can we take them with us? Cause we do need them for a different thing.
Sovereignty, you're the best.
My Lord
Okay.
Archon, I beseech you. I have remained silent, but I require these fools. This blood shall be for a great ritual, which shall bring many, many slain chromatic dragons back to life.
All right, I'll give you this judgment. Give me any kind of well, in this case, either persuasion or deception, up to you, at advantage.
For the fool clown.
Had advantage.
Yes.
Is he gonna roll a 1 or a 2?
Don't jinx it, don't jinx it.
He's gonna roll a 17.
Wait.
You said persuasion or what?
Or deception.
Where's... So, okay, so it's a 17.
All right, I have to roll the opposing roll. Okay, I rolled a 1. I'm serious. I can look. I can put the camera down. You can look at it. All right.
The clowns.
Archon looks over and says,
We get like we have to start singing.
I like you. What is your name?
Yeah.
I am known as Judgment. Lord
Judgment.
Archon.
I sense some powers from you.
and Lord Vecna, good. He takes the hand of Vecna and puts it towards you. And in fact, it doesn't seem to be hurting you. You seem to be absorbing some of its power, Judgment.
I shit myself. What?
Let this help you along the way. I have worked on teams before. I know what it is like. You have won me over on this day, Judgment. I will not forget your name. Take your idiotic fools and go. Do not come back.
All right. I order my zombies to shuffle all the fools out.
Okay. Judgment, you're going to have a portion of you're going to get a little portion of the powers from the hand of Vecna. So, are you leaving?
Yes, we're leaving. He said, "Get out."
Okay. So you're unchained, Des Santoy. You fall and you're unchained. You can take the whatever strip of this tape off your mouth. As Archon walks back up to his throne and sits down.
Thank you, Lord Archon. We're very excited to be sacrifices. And as we sacrifice ourselves...
I'm gonna drag Des.
You're literally being shoved out of here by zombies.
Oh,
Tiamat.
the multiverse is falling from Faerun and through Avernus fires. Space-time is gone, and all your doom is falling. It's you, my
Don't have
Lord,
silence.
the one I must abide.
Nothing happens for a moment, and then Archon claps his hands.
Worthy Lord Archon, we are not worthy to be sacrifices.
Because you have amused me so, I was going to have Torrigar kill you on the way out because you stole from Tiamat's treasure hoard. But now I won't do so. Congratulations, Sideshow Slashers.
Thank you, Lord Archon.
We should stop talking now.
Goodbye and goodbye. Yeah, I start to leave. Hastily.
Okay, and the last thing you hear is,
And Sovereignty. Good luck getting that sword.
Yay,
and the
thanks.
doors close.
Oh,
He knows too much.
thank you.
All right. Wow. There'll be no combat on this day. You should pat yourselves in the back.
No, I'm actually kind of scared. I don't want that guy knowing my name.
He wished me good luck. No, it's cool. I think we're good.
I'm gonna pee myself.
So that's so interesting. So then why? So he wants you to get the sword, thinking if we're bad, that we will continue to fight for bad Zariel?
I don't know that he was serious. I think
I have no
Soft took him
idea.
serious.
I don't know.
We got out of there alive, guys. Good job. MVP
Good job. Oh my God.
sovereignty.
The whole time,
Got out of there alive.
the whole time he was just playing all of you, the GM was rolling to see if he plays along or if he just kills us.
Yeah.
He really knew what we wanted the whole time, and he's just playing along.
Yes, we were clowns. Honk honk.
No, you weren't clowns. You were trying your best to get the point across and be like cultists of his. I get it. That was really good, but not what Archon was going to fall for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I just had a brain like go straight to mouth when I said that thing about not being decent people in Avernus, and I was like, oh god, I forgot who I'm talking to.
Yeah, he didn't say Lord Archon either.
Yeah, I know.
You said
He didn't kill you.
you said mate. You
He said
called him
mate.
Mate. I was like, are you serious?
And that was the day that Jessica built a new character.
You recall that when, I don't know if you've noticed it with interviews with Joe Manganiello, his character is basically he's like Darth Vader. If you call Darth Vader mate, I don't know if he's going to end very well.
I don't even think he would bother to force choke you. He would just force snap your neck.
I'm surprised
probably.
you survived, Fenris, to be quite
Yeah.
frank.
So anyway,
I was just like, because I kind of thought that it was Kyle for some reason, and I just like said it, and then I was like, oh.
I too confused my brother for Lord Archon.
for Lord Archon. Good. Wow, man. This was spectacular. Well done, everybody. And Sovereignty, big kudos to you.
Yes,
Pulling through. Pulling through.
Oh,
and you all leveled to level 9. So. All right. As you reach your in front of War Machine, you see the Abishai, all the half dragons sort of eyeing you with a malicious intent.
yes. Thank you very much. A lovely abode you have, Lord Archon, and we leave. Thank you for
Peace
being
out?
here today. Yeah, we're gonna peace out. We're getting the hell out of Dodge.
All right.
Words. No, actually, don't drive anywhere.
What part of my zombie shoving you guys out do you not understand?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we're
pushed them all
leaving. Yeah,
out.
yeah,
They're shoving you
absolutely.
all
Being
into the
shoved
car. Get in the car.
I'm going to
Raya?
kind of lead Sovereignty over to the obnoxious little imp. Do the thing.
Let's get away from here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the thing. I'll get us away from here. And I start driving towards the lightning zapper doodad.
Okay. The Gloomy says, this is incredible. We need to head back to my grave now. Rah, Gloomy.
Immediately.
Is
Full
he
speed
a
ahead.
Is he a Pokemon?
Gloom, Gloomy.
I reroute.
While we're driving, I take note of Des and Anatoly's wounded states, and I walk past Anatoly to Des. I land on her shoulder.
Thank you,
Are
Sovereignty.
you okay? And I'll give you 10 beautiful hit points.
10 beautiful hit points. Thank you so
Excellent.
much. Thank you, Sovereignty. You really, Sovereignty, you really, really did well. We would have been bad back there. If it had
Dead.
not.
Super dead.
You're super
All right.
dead. You know, you and Judgment really outdid yourselves. I'm a clown. Honk honk. I
Okay,
just walk
with that
away
said,
from her.
on the way back to Oldrak's grave, we're going to call it here, and let's see what happens with Oldrak and with the Demon Zapper next time.
Woo!
I'm excited.
Well, smash that like button, ring that notification bell, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at greenandgarb, check out our Discord. Happy holidays!
And have fun. We do.